Most people think artificial intelligence is something new, something experimental, something optional. But here's the truth that should honestly scare you a little. AI is already deciding what you see, what you buy, where money flows, who gets opportunities, and which countries rise or fall in power. And the craziest part is that over 1 billion people are already using artificial intelligence right now, often without even knowing it, which means the future isn't coming, it's already here, quietly rewriting the rules of the world. And this is exactly the kind of reality we explore on Beyond Artificial, where we go beyond hype and expose what's really happening behind the screens. To understand how many people actually use AI, we first have to break a common illusion. Because AI is not just chatbots or robots talking like humans. AI is the invisible brain inside your phone, your apps, your bank, your hospital, your government systems, your social media feed, your job application filters, and even the traffic lights guiding entire cities. And when you count AI this way, the numbers become massive. Conservative estimates show that over 1 billion people worldwide directly use AI-powered tools, while billions more interact with AI indirectly every single day through platforms that simply cannot function without machine intelligence. The United States leads the world in AI creation and influence, not because every citizen consciously opens an AI app daily, but because the most powerful AI companies on Earth are built there. Companies like OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, and Nvidia develop systems that power everything from search engines and recommendation algorithms to cloud infrastructure and advanced research. And inside the US, nearly half of adults now use AI tools for work, education, creativity, or productivity, while businesses rely heavily on AI for customer support, marketing, cybersecurity, hiring, and data analysis, giving the country enormous control over how global AI evolves. China represents a different kind of dominance, one built on scale rather than brand visibility, because AI in China is deeply integrated into daily life through facial recognition payments, surveillance systems, smart cities, logistics networks, and super apps that manage transportation, shopping, communication, and credit scoring. And with a population of over 1.4 billion people, even partial adoption means hundreds of millions of active AI users, making China one of the largest AI-powered societies ever created, where artificial intelligence isn't a tool you choose to use, it's an environment you live inside. India is where the AI story accelerates fastest, because it combines massive population size with rapidly growing internet access and digital skills, resulting in millions of students, freelancers, developers, and small businesses using AI to learn code, design, automate tasks, and compete globally. And while India may not yet dominate AI infrastructure, its sheer number of users could soon make it the country with the largest AI-using population on Earth, proving that AI power isn't only about technology ownership, but also about human adoption at scale. Europe follows a more cautious but strategic path, with countries like the United Kingdom, Germany, and France leading in AI research, healthcare applications, industrial automation, and finance, while strong regulations focus on privacy and ethics, slowing adoption slightly but aiming for long-term stability. And millions of Europeans now use AI at work through enterprise tools, analytics platforms, and medical systems, showing that AI-influenced docility always grows loud and fast. Sometimes it grows quietly and deeply. Beyond these major regions, AI usage is exploding across the rest of the world, from Southeast Asia to the Middle East, Africa, and Latin America, where mobile-first populations use AI through fintech apps, language translation tools, agriculture optimization, and digital marketplaces, often skipping older technologies entirely, which means AI adoption is no longer limited to rich nations. It's becoming a global equalizer and sometimes a global divider. When we separate personal AI use from business AI use, the scale becomes even more striking, because while hundreds of millions of individuals actively use chatbots, image generators, and smart assistants, organizations deploy AI at a level that impacts billions of lives indirectly, from banks detecting fraud and setting credit limits to hospitals assisting doctors with diagnosis, to governments using AI for security planning and public services, meaning even people who believe they don't use AI are still living inside its decisions every single day. Looking ahead, experts predict global AI usage will double within just a few years as AI becomes built directly into operating systems, education platforms, workplaces, and everyday devices, turning AI from a tool into a constant digital companion that influences how people learn, work, create, and make decisions. In the countries that invest in AI education, infrastructure, and responsible governance today will shape the global order tomorrow, while those that ignore this shift risk becoming dependent on systems they don't control. This is why understanding how many people use AI and where those users are concentrated is not just an interesting statistic, it's a map of future power. Because artificial intelligence doesn't just change technology, it changes economics, culture, politics, and human behavior itself. And the most important question now is not whether AI will dominate the future, but whether humanity will remain in control of the intelligence it has created. Here on Beyond Artificial, our goal is simple: to help you see the future clearly before it becomes unavoidable, because the next decade will not belong to the strongest armies or the loudest nations. It will belong to those who understand artificial intelligence deeply enough to guide it, challenge it, and work with it. And if there's one thing this AI revolution proves, it's that awareness is no longer optional, it's power.